All right, welcome folks to Prizzy's Place over at Founders. Let's kind of like make our way in because we're sort of guided over thanks to the greens leading us through. For example, with this fountain and the boss, who set up like this nice little overhead, kind of a sitting room, an outdoor sitting room for us to like just kind of chill, hang out, have ourselves some drinks, enjoy some of the lights and sounds. Most importantly, the sounds. I'd love to get at some point like ambient sounds that are coming from the places that we're seeing, especially, of course, ones that are like in fixed positions, like this waterfall here. If we can achieve something like that, that'd be really cool. Or even later on, if like there are fountains that we can place down as decor and they produce their own sound, that'd be really neat too. Of course, I wonder like how that can be like kind of messed around with, or what kind of bugs that would happen. Like what if I put 50 fountains in the same place? Am I going to blow out my eardrums? Hopefully not. But it's one of those things that I'd really like to nail down because, just like with lighting, people will be able to pull off some really cool ambience with having cool sounds to accompany what's going on here. But yeah, notice that this overhead, like it's kind of closed off with more of these greens on each of the sides here. Very cool. And this is just one trellis, right? Yeah, and then we have the one trellis that's being used here. Neat. String lights are up top to help kind of line the spot. And over here, hello to Miss Murgle. Hi. Yeah, this little greenhouse setup. A little bit messy, but things are coming along nicely. It's just gonna be a question of like, okay, we got to start picking stuff out so we can put them into pots or something like that. Yeah, what's in the basket? Water. Oh, that's amazing. Amazing sealing job that's done here. If it can hold water in there, very good, very very good. I'm gonna guess that this is like sort of like gardening stuff, seeds and whatnot, so they can like spread more of their greens around. As soon as Blizzard gives us more budget too, that'll work out. And I think we're ready to head on inside. Yeah, really cool outdoor spot. I like this setup out here. Very cool. So as soon as we head inside, we're greeted into like this kind of the normal closety area where we can lay some stuff down, hang our things up, and then choices. Left, right, or front. Now, kind of interesting that I guess these are like carved out rooms because you can see like kind of like the walls that are set up here, but the doors are kind of uneven. Which to someone who has that kind of OCD, it's like, wait, it's not even. Oh, what's going on? But it's fine. It's fine. I'm telling myself. So first, let's go to our left and into this kitchen area. Where we have, I've seen this a number of times now, where they take the trellis and they only let like one part of it kind of creep through, so that way you're seeing like this kind of stripe effect, which is kind of cute. Big old meats are on the way. I'm sorry, they've been served with more on the way. We have quite a bit of greens and whatnot set up here in this dry pantry area. Yeah, a lot of stuff is being stored and not quite ready to go. It's like the food's kind of done. We're just getting ready to like serve stuff. We're not in the middle of things. Although they do have like the dumplings like right down there. Bring it up top, man. Bring it up top. Don't let them sit too long because then they'll get like soggy and it's all bad. Cool effect that they have here with setting up this kind of fountain-y sort of sink area. I think it's more like just this kind of set piece. They just want to have like something pretty and pleasant to like listen to and look at. And then notice, the tree here, but then we're led over and then the lights kind of like dim out. So notice the contrast between like the chandelier and fireplace, things kind of like darken up some. We have the greens to warm it up some more. But then now things open up again into this living area. We have a little place to like work on. But then more importantly, place to sit. Nothing too crazy. Ooh, I saw that. There's some sneakiness going on right over in that corner. Well, yeah, place to just kind of relax. All good. Enjoy some stuff to read. Fierce pet. Oh, he just looked right at me. He's like, what? And then we enter. So I think we went through the shroud. Let me double check. So we went through the shroud here. Okay, so I guess we're gonna explore this this next part first. And then was anything carved out? Nope, nothing was carved out here. Ah, oh, interesting though. We have like this entire like setup, very rocky setup. And again, notice how dark. So I think the lights have been dimmed some. I don't think it's unnatural dark that we've been set to, but it is darker. Yeah. So we have some lighting shenanigans going on here. And I'm not gonna go through the secret stuff yet. Let's go through this spot first and see. Ooh. Okay, I like the glow here. It's very, very subtle. You know, and again, it's mostly thanks to the lighting effects that we have here, where we have like this very serene, pleasant glow, soft sounds from the fountain that's going on across the room, and no place to sit really. But I'll just kind of like, boop, I'll just kind of sit here, just lean back, maybe take a nap. Maybe it's drafty in here, maybe it's not. There's like a little bit of room. But yeah, it'd be cool if we can get like the sounds. That'd be really neat. And then we also, I just noticed here, we have like a little fountain going on here as well. Nice. All right. So now we go back to like these, again, really, really bright lights that we have from the candelabra that, oh, there's the boss. We have really bright lights that we get from the candelabra over in the Paladin one. One of the brightest that you'll see. So for anyone who is like unsure, like, ooh, I really want something bright, this is your solution. It's like huge, huge. All right. So right through here, we have Le Secret's bedroom. So so notice the kind of shift, you know, very human or very folk, and then very blood elf. As soon as we cross through this threshold, huge bed, boop, you know, we hang, sit down, get up. Not much to enjoy up front though, because it's like, you know, when these doors are closed and everything. Oh, they're not closing right. Oh no. Okay. So, yeah, very plain sight in front of us, but everything else is quite plain. Very clean in here. I guess that's the best way to put it. Super clean back here. We'll place to study to get dressed. Kind of a couple's vanity over here on the side. Is that 2 fireplaces? 2 fireplaces. Hey, it can never be too warm. I mean, high ceilings and all that. And then here we have this kind. Oh, is this actual outside? Oh, actual outside. Okay, so here's a cool one. So we see the transition from this kind of a small octagonal room, and then we're starting to be let out. And here's something interesting that they did. Check out the patterning that's happening here. So you have like this kind of like this even pattern, but then things kind of like, you know, it's kind of interesting what they have here. They kind of like tilted this bench over some. Yeah, so I'm not quite sure. And it's happening on both ends, as if it's like an open window, I think. So that might be the effect that's going on here. It could be a rotation bug. It could be that too. So kind of unfortunate if that's how that worked out. But let's overlook that and see what's going on outside. Oh, so this isn't even an outdoor skybox. Huh. Interesting. So this is like pre-skybox, sort of. But here, check it out. Sorry, I closed the door on the boss. That's rude. Sorry, let me begin. So we're outside, right? We're outside, and let's kind of pan around. So we have the illusion of it being like out, you know, here's like the actual house, and we go inside, and they set everything up, walls, pillars, and all. Here's like the windows and whatnot that are back here. I think they're trying to repair this stuff right now, right? Look at that, perfect. Like, yeah, everything was always fine. It was, yeah. Editing, we can just no problem. So let's go around. So we have Sassy Dragon right back here, along with, you know, with all the greens to help decorate this phase. It looks really, really neat. And then we have like what feels like a whole house that they built right here too. That's so crazy. Now, how much house is in here? It's a whole full house. Oh man. So here's like, so this is the reason why it's not a skybox room. It's so they can have like a whole ass house. So that's really cool. Very, very cool. Oh, hey, look, it's Leo person. And then he goes night night, like right in there. How cute. That's adorable. But yeah, lots of greens around here through this kind of like yard transition area. Huge pieces, right? You see some huge pieces here. Oh, that's a really cool. Really, really good. I love it. Here, let me get a good shot of this. Let me close the door here. So there we go. And boom. Really neat. What's the name of Sassy Dragon? I have no idea. I think it's made by Joel Crafting though, but I'm not I'm not sure. Alright, so what do we have? We have like a whole bunch of like platforms. Platforms, beams, just make up the whole shape. Pillars, platforms, beams. Yeah, just a whole bunch of those. Just have some tables to make the illusion of open windows. You can kind of see the table shape right there. You have the ochre, I don't know how to pronounce it. But you have like the windows to produce some of the lighting here. And then you have these, the walking stones. I missed a secret. Oh, don't worry, I'll backtrack. I like to explore. But then we got a whole house in here. That's wild, man. And then what's through here? So now we're entering house number 2. Ooh, complete with like this beefy toilet. Check this out. Oh wait. Uh-oh. Did I enter it too much? Okay, hold on. Okay, so let me try again. Okay, so now we're good. Now we're good. Yay. I like went into something else. It felt like it. Or that's just the camera being weird. Yeah, then that's the camera just being weird. But yeah, cool toilet setup. Oops. Complete with piping and everything. Very cute. Very tight space. Because again, we're working within the confines of like having another house. It's ochre. Okay, cool. Thank you. Okay, so stairwell spot, or stairwell kind of room, and there's going to be a bit of a climb. And wait, what is this? Ooh. Okay, I like this. And I'm trying to determine what it is. I mean, that's a crate. This is like, I don't know, the side of a shelf or something like that? Yeah. Side of the shelf. Those are rugs that are lining up something. They're like tiny little cabinets because you have like little handles right there on the sides. Oh, that's crazy. That's hella good. Like, I'm not certain. Oh, did we just do a... We did do a lighting change again. Yeah, I'm trying to determine... yeah, some sort of shelf. This is all I can think of. But let's keep going, though. So now we have this gnarly outdoor sort of look, too. Straight up with a moose just kind of peeking its head in. Hello. Weather effects are coming out here. Let me pan back some, because I think there's kind of like an intended angle here, which is kind of like this. So like there's the shot. That looks really good. Lots of greens and whatnot back there. I think we had a lighting change again just right now. And then we have the pitchforks to help line that up too. Right here on the side, just kind of like a little sitting place. They put like a table on top of another structure here. A bar table, actually. And then let's go around. This infused, okay, not really infused fireplace, but it is just kind of like shoved in a little bit, minus the Kraken, of course. Oh, this one's pretty gnarly too. We have the Niffin arch that's being used to dress this spot. Oh, that looks really good. I like how this is done too, because the other side, you have like the big beams right over there, which make it tough for a window that's that large. Here you have a smaller window to work with, so here it's a lot more manageable. And then in this case, you know, Reptar's looking outside, just one. Oh no, he's staring down the bear. He's staring that thing down. Give me a second, I'll open up visits in a bit. Yeah, he's staring down the bear. And then there's the, it's one of the war tables, mission tables that's being used for that. Really neat. And then here we have like a number of cushions that are sunk into the table. Sunk into the rounded table, and another rounded table to, again, you know, create this sort of spot. So I happen to like this one a lot because it really like sets that mood of like, okay, here's like the glow from the outside that's coming in. Really neat. Okay, it feels like this house, it almost feels like this house is bigger than the other one, but I think I just haven't done enough exploring in the other one yet. But yeah, we go through and we have this very cool looking dining table setup. So I like this because they just took a whole bunch of greens, added a bunch of trellises, sunk it down, and then have the greens just kind of grow around that as if they're like flower boxes. So it gives a good excuse as to, hey, why are the greens like bleeding out? Why are they all over the place? They feel so uncontained. It's like, oh well, this is the effect that they set up, and now that's the excuse, is that they're just growing around it. So what now? I like this though. This is cool. They kind of naturalized these lights because I think these are undermine lights. I think, but then they use the baskets to kind of like dim it out, but still create this kind of effect. Although I think these are different lights that are here. Yeah, I think this might be like something different altogether. But it almost they almost look like heat lamps more than anything. So that's cool. And then back here, we'll kind of go around, we'll pan around. You know, easygoing bench right over there. They just kind of took a couch, remember, they just kind of fused it through, and with the cushions there. Here we have like this another sort of outdoor sort of thing. I don't think the handles were necessary because it's like you open the doors and then it's like, what do you walk into? Just straight greens. You just kind of gotta like break through them. So. Not the kind of window that I want to climb out through, door or window that I want to climb through. And then we have like the kitchen-y spot. Oh, dude, Puppy's trying to get out. Okay, I think it's just going to be called Puppy. Oh, well, because there's an intruder. He's like, woof, 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 get the heck out of my place. And Cat's like, or this other wolf out there is like, grrr. Yeah. Just trying to scare him off. Love the cake though. Oh, I like the way it's dressed. Pillow, barrel. Barrel-like thing. And then pillow, barrel, pillow. And then you have your mat. Cute. And we're having it with coffee. Perfect. Got our nice working stove here with stuff inside. No, it's a dishwasher. There you go. Dry pantry. And check out this stove. So this stove, a lot of little pieces that's going in here. It looks like these are doors, right? Yeah, these are doors that are creating the straight edges. This could be a number of things that could be creating that effect. I mean, they might be mugs that's doing that. Heating up noodles and goulash. And then here we have like a fireplace set up. We have like one of the fences being used as the grill. Oh, and stones as well. That works out. Little cabinet around on the side, dry pantry. Oh no, they gotta clean some stuff up. Yeah, very inventive with what they have here. Oh, interesting that they used, so they wanted to do like a straight edge here, and they used the doormats to do that. You know, to make like just kind of a thin straight edge. You know, because maybe tables were just, you know, maybe they just weren't cutting it. Yeah, cool kitchen and dining setup. The handles are literally the door handles. Oh, are they? Oh, that worked out great. Usually I see mugs. Yeah, mugs that are doing that job. It's like here again. Now here's a bit more of a simple one. You know, having this kind of like drawer setup, but in this case, you just have beams that are doing the job. And that works out fine. big old light to brighten the space too. Now let's climb. Climb, climb, climb. Oh, really tight on this climb too. So we're nearing the top of this stairwell room, but there's a bit to look at over here. Place to sit, enjoy some coffee. Oh, and then this is also what's up top. Big flower boxes being set up. I mean, they look like benches, I believe. They look like benches, and then you just have the greens that are spilling out. Very cool. Yeah, fences right here to help round out the spots. I'm gonna jump down, and then we can kind of like take a peek from here, so you can see like that's the whole bench effect. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Very creative though. Oh, the hat. Cute. Yeah, like tons of very inventive things that are happening to make all these spaces work. I love this. I love this little house. That's crazy. The Discord link is broken. Oh, that's a bummer. Okay, I'll fix that after we're done with the visit. So let me see what else we missed. So I haven't gone through. Okay, okay, that was something else. So we're going to backtrack because I looked at this spot already. So now I'm going here, and we're going this way to the loo. Looks like. So here's bathroom number 2. Oh, huge setup that we have here. Like, what is this? Oh, it's a stove. It's the bed. It's an earthen bed being used to create this mighty throne. Ooh, thunderstorms. That's great. All right. So now I think they mentioned there was another spot that I missed. So let's double check. We'll do a bit of jogging. So please forgive me if the camera gets all like funky dory. So we go here. Boop. And then this was the spot with like the very dimly lit room. And then this was this is the other bedroom. And then nice. Right behind here. Boop. Ooh. We got this long transition over here. So what do we have? Where are we being led to? We're being led to. Ooh, wow. Oh, check this out. So inside this stairwell room, a very, very dressed up, wow, what a fan dedication. This is really cool. I really, really like what's going on here. I am not certain what all the structures here are actually. So, okay, so so we have these rounded tables, and it looks like we have like one of those wells that's being used. But as for what's down here, I'm less certain what's being used here. And I'm not even sure what these are either. Is it just like a multiples? It's like multiples of a certain thing. I'm just not sure what. Very impressive though. Like, here, let me get a screenshot of this thing because that looks sick, dude. Boop. It's the pre-order fountain. Yeah, so I guess, is it just the one? But then I'm not sure what this is. Boom, 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 boom. That's crazy. Okay, so let's take a look because there's loot here. I think there's loot on the other end too. Treasures and all that. The fountain has the steps. Oh, is that the fountain? Oh, that's crazy, dude. That's so good. Check out this grand fireplace that they set up. What they top it off with? Like some shells on the top, another arch, and all that. That's really good. Then right up the top here, Actually, what is up top here? These are solid structures. Huh. Oh no, so these look like generic walls, but then up here we also have like these flat pieces, which is that also generic? I can't help but think that these are like, you know, the background here is like something. So the fountain is just like that. That's a cool fountain, man. I gotta think of what to do with that. Yeah, but yeah, check out how this is dressed. You have all these elven tables, rounded. You know, we have the rounded circular tables as well, and then just a whole bunch of windows that create this sort of flower effect. And the way that they clip is super pretty too. They covered the wood bits with the silver moon beams. Is that all it is? Oh, okay, that's really good. I didn't realize that the top of this would arches like that. I'll have to take a look at that for myself too. Yeah, really neat. It's like I want to do stuff like this for like the upcoming competition, but I just won't have the time. So it's like I'd want to make like really cool stuff like this, but it's going to have to like scale down to like almost like a fourth of the size here. So it's going to be like, okay, I wanted to do a cool like chapel thing like this, but it's going to be like, you know, super compressed down to like this much space or something like that. But this will be cool to like give a shot for. Really clever with the angles here. I think this works out incredibly well. Yeah, this is very impressive. Very impressive. Oh man, double fireplace. Look at that. Yeah, that's neat. That's so neat. Yeah, something like this can still be doable. I'll just have to like scale it down. Like I'll take something like this, like shorten it. You know, but then I want to have like a cool like sort of centerpiece sort of thing. I tried experimenting to see what I could do with stained glass windows, and it's just not bright enough. I wouldn't be able to achieve that effect very well. So having like this very bright even piece, I didn't notice that the filigree was right there too. Have something like that would be really cool.